Hello guys, hello everyone. How are you all doing? Can you all able to hear my voice? Just say yes in the chat. Hello Rakesh. Hi Vaishnavi. Hello Neha, Rakesh, Janavi, Surya. Yeah, okay. I can hear. Yeah. Hello Shruti. Hello Arif, Janavi. Great, great. Okay. We'll wait for few more minutes so that other folks can join too. Just few minutes. 2 to 3 minutes. That's it. Good evening, Chakravarti. Okay. Good evening, Pavani. Hello, Rakesh. It was good, bro. Thanks for asking. I'm fine, Janavi. Thank you. We'll start in a minute. Good evening, Amolya. Good evening, Bhargavi. Good evening. Okay, so we'll start the session. Shall we? Okay. Yeah. So hello everyone, and welcome back to the day two of our front-end web development bootcamp. It's great to see you all here again. So are you guys ready for the day two? So we'll do a quick recap of the day one, what we did on the day one. So on the day one, we covered the what about the web development, the intro to the web development, which is simply means creating and maintaining websites. Then we discuss about the different roles in web dev, like front end, back end, and full stack. Front end means the UI part, was the what you all see, like the user interface one, and then we discuss about the back end role, which which tells us that what goes behind the scenes, and then the full stack who does both. Okay, then we started HTML, the language which is used to structure the website. It's basically a blueprint of a website. Okay, these are the things which we discussed yesterday, and few tags like anchor tag, image. I'll show you that. Yeah, here the document basic structure, then heading tag, paragraphs, image, hyperlink, iframe, and few formattings. We have forgot to cover this. Actually, we missed this. We missed to cover this. We'll cover that today. Okay, these things. Okay, we'll start with the attributes. So okay, we'll start here. Attributes is nothing but it's like a special instructions or a piece of information that you can add to an HTML element. Okay, it provides an additional details about the element or tag. you guys already know what a tag is, right? Like here A is a tag, image is a tag, and we discussed yesterday the heading H1 to H6, that are the tags. Okay, so attributes are used are the special instructions which you can add to the HTML tag. Okay, we'll discuss different tags today. We already discussed this href and src, and we have few more new tags, like few more new attributes. We'll discuss that together. I'll just open my VS Code. We'll start doing this together. Okay, let's create an index.html file. So basic structure, and I think everyone knows this. Doc type, then HTML. This tells us we are writing, the document is of type HTML. Then we have HTML, which is the root tag. Then head, which contains the header information. In this we have title, uh, uh, day 2. Okay, then we have body, which includes the information about the page, like how the page looks like in this body. Okay, so first we'll discuss some new tags. Okay, first of all we have, first one is the ID tag. ID attribute, sorry, not the tag, it's an attribute, my mistake. Okay, so why do we use ID? ID stands for identifier. It is used to identify a tag uniquely in an HTML document. Suppose you have a tag. Suppose we have, let's take H1. Okay, we have something like course sprint. Okay, this is a tag. Now I want to identify this tag uniquely, so we can add an ID, then the value of that ID. This should be unique, so you can set code. You can add any value for this, but this should be unique. Means suppose if we add another tag, like something hello, this tag and this should not be same. Okay, this cannot be same. This and this can't be same. Oh, sorry. This both can't be same, the ID. Okay, this is an ID, so it uniquely identifies a tag in a whole HTML document. So you cannot have more than 2 IDs of same type in a document. This is ID. Okay, the next one is class. Both the ID and class are used to identify and style elements or tags in a document. Okay, in HTML we use ID and class to style a tag. So here again we'll create H1 header tag. Then we'll name this as, suppose, code sprint. Same. Okay, code sprint. Then this same class can be applied to another HTML element, because in class we can style multiple elements together. So multiple tags can have same class name. Okay, so tag and element are same. If I'm pronouncing this again and again, so tags and element are same. Both are same. Okay, so what is the difference between tag and ID and class name? The class is that ID is unique and class is not unique. Okay, and both are used to identify an element and style an element. Okay, then we have href, which we already discussed. This third one is href. As we already discussed this, href is used to send the user to a separate URL. So here the value of this href can be a URL to a website or any URL that you want your user to send to. Okay, suppose I'll just add something hello, click me. Okay, click me. I'll add an URL for this. Suppose I'll just go to this and then search LinkedIn. Okay, I'll copy this URL and I'll paste this here. So I'll start this. So as I already mentioned this, I'm using an extension called live server. Just go and install this server. If you are using VS Code, just go and install this, and after installing this you'll get an option called go live. Okay, just click on this. This will make the development easy. Okay, as you can see, we have, so when I click this, I'll go to the linkedin.com. okay, that is it. And if you want user to go on a separate tab, you don't want to waste your tab, then just add blank and save this document, and just again, sorry, just go live. Now it will use another tab. Then we have, and also make sure that you cannot use href in every tag. You can use href only in anchor tags like a tag. Okay, make sure this. Then we have fourth one is src. src stands for source. Okay, src tag is used in images. As we already mentioned this, we discussed this yesterday. Just image source and then uh, closing tag. Okay, I'll include this image, just part of this image, and I'll save this. And when I go to the website, yeah, you can see this. Yeah, and we have another tag, alt. It stands for alternative text. Suppose if the image is not visible due to some internet issue or some other issue, we can use this alternate. So we can write sprint logo. Okay, alternative text. This one, src and alt. Okay, then we have fifth one is width. As you already got this by the name, right? What does width stand for? If you want to increase the width, I'll just take this example, and width is equals to 100 pixels. You don't need to mention the pixels word. You can just 100. By default, it will take the pixels value. Okay, there you see 100 pixels. If I make this 200, again, yeah, same. It will increase the width. And similarly, we can add height. Let's do it 300 pixels. Okay, I'll just zoom this 300 pixels. Do you see that? This is zoom. And also in the yesterday's session, we forgot to include the style tag because we did not had that much time for that. So I'll discuss this today. We have style tag, like style attribute. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing it again and again. Style. Style means if you want to style an element, if you want to style any element in your website, in this document, you can do that by using the style attribute. Okay, suppose if I take h1 and then like I'll just pick okay, I'll just add hello world. Okay, if I want to style this element, see, normally we'll see the text as this. Suppose if I want to add a background color for that, style, okay, background color. Do you see these properties? All these are properties. I'm using an extension in the VS Code. That is the reason it's appearing here. I'll just add okay, I'll add this color. I'll save it, and yeah, you can see that here the background color has changed. Okay, Suppose if you want to add another tag, I'll just add another tag. Color. I want to change the color of the font. Okay. I'll just add uh, blue, right? So I'll go with I'm very bad at coloring. So yeah, I'll go with this just for the sake. Okay, you can see that this is a style tag. So these are all okay. Yeah, that's it. There are many other tags. We'll discuss that later. Before going into the next topic is tables. So before that, are you guys clear with this? Yes, Rakesh. We can call this an inline style. We'll cover this in the later, like we'll cover this tomorrow because we'll be covering CSS part, right? So we'll cover that different types of styling in tomorrow's session. For now, yeah, that's great. So are you guys clear with this? Can we proceed to the next topic? Just say yes in the chat. Okay, cool. We need to cover this fast. Okay, we'll cover this. We'll discuss before going into the tables. We'll discuss few more tags which are not mentioned in the PPT. I'll just want to mention. We have div tag. Oh, sorry, div. So why do we use div? Suppose if you want to style, if you want to include for styling part, you forgot. We'll discuss that tomorrow. If you want to include multiple elements, multiple tags in a container, for that we can use a div element. So this is a block. It will take the whole width. So I can include multiple tags here. Hello, then I can include P, then something lorem, then I can include an image and everything. So we can include those. And so this is a block level tag. Okay. So class. Oh, okay, not the class. We'll give the style. I'll just show you the background color to black. Okay. And there we can include multiple elements. This is not visible. That because I'll just go with violet. Okay. Okay. Can you see this? And another tag is I go span. Okay. So span. Hello. So what is the difference between this both tag? So this is a block level tag, and this takes the entire width of the screen. Okay, and the span takes the width of the content which is present in this. It won't take the entire width of the page. So I'll show you the difference by an example. Suppose we'll style this and we'll background color as okay. Now you see the difference. Do you see that? In div, it is taking the whole width. When we add the background color, it's taking the whole width. But in the case of span, it's taking the width of its content. That's the difference. So if you want to style a element inside, suppose if you want to style this span, okay, I want to style this element. I want to give this a separate color. So just I can style color as I'll go with okay. Can you able to say this? That is the difference. It won't go into the new line. It will be in the same line. That's the difference. Okay, now we'll start with the tables. Okay, we'll start with tables. Capital T tables. Okay. Are you guys clear? Can we proceed? Just say yes in the chat. Okay, cool. Okay, we'll start the table. So table, we need to declare this tag first so that the browser can know we are going. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we are going to include a table in the browser can know that we'll be inputting a table. Okay. Yeah. In this, now I'll take an example. I'll show you a table, normal table. Student information, student info table. Okay, I'll just go to the images. Mm, okay, so let's go. Okay, can you see this table? So here there are multiple rows, and this is the header row, right? So the name, age, and percentage are the headers, and these are the values, row values. Okay. Similarly, if you want to build this using HTML, what can we do? Okay. Well, for that, okay, okay, yeah. For that, table row. This is the row. We are declaring. We are telling the browser that we are going to use a table row tag. In that, you can see the name, age, and percentage are headers. So for that, we'll use table header th, then name. Okay. Again, another header is th, name, email, and another header is email and dob, date of birth. Okay. This is a row. In that, see, in tables everything is in row, everything is row. Okay. Each and every value is in the row format. So we need to use this tag for every single row. Okay. Now we are done with the header part. Now we want to include the values. So tr, again tr, table row, and instead of th, which is table header, we need to give table data, td. We'll name this as John Doe. Okay. Then the email will be td. Email will be john@gmail.com, and then td, and then dob, or dob 200920 something. Okay, well, I'll just copy this. There can be multiple values, right? I'll just copy this. Okay, so now you guys can see we have name, email, and dob as the header rows, and then we have the values, the name, values, email, and dob. This is how a table works. We have table tag. This is the root which contains all the information, all the sub information, sub tags of the table. So these are the tags which we use in table. This is about the table. Okay. Is this clear? Can we proceed? If you have any doubts, just ask, or else we can do that later. And also, I just forgot to mention that we'll have a quiz today. If you win the quiz, or you can get some exciting rewards for that. We have giveaways for that. So if you win the quiz, you'll get some rewards. So be ready for that. Okay, clear. Okay, great. So now table is completed. Table part is completed. The next topic is, okay. Well, HTML forms. Okay, we'll start with the HTML forms. So first of all, why do we use forms? So the topic of the quiz will be whatever we have learned so far. Whatever the topics which we covered so far, that will be topics that the questions will be from that. Okay. Okay. So why do we need forms? Suppose in your website, you want to take a user input. You want to store the user input, user data somewhere. For that, you need to take the input from the user, right? In the front end, we need to take the input. So how do we take that? We can do that by using the forms. We have a parent tag for that form, which this tells the browser that we'll be writing a form. So this document will be writing a form. The quiz time will be at 9:45. Oh, sorry, 9, no, not the 9:45, 7:40. 7:45 or 7:40. We'll start the quiz by 7:40. Yeah, Manoj, that is correct. Yeah, form helps us to easily identify the user's data. Yeah. Okay. So now we'll start. This is the parent tag. In this, we have multiple tags. The one of the most important tag is input. As you can understand by the name itself, right? By using this tag, we can take the user input. Here we have an attribute named type. Type means what type of user input will you take. You can just see the values here. What can be the values of type? Type can be button. We can take a button, checkbox, color, date. For that, I'll discuss the important one. You don't need to know this everything. I'll just say you the important ones. Okay. First one will take a text. Okay. Type text. Then we have another attribute called name. It is used to identify this form element. Okay. So we are naming a form element. By using this tag, we'll name the form element. Okay. We'll take the input of the name or username. Okay. In this input, we'll be taking the username as input. For that, we'll name this as username. And then we'll close this tag. Okay, this is the input tag. Now, you know that this is an input of username. So here user will input the username of him. But how will the user who will be entering the details will know that this is a username input? For that, we have label. Means we are labeling that we'll be taking an username as input. Okay. Then for means for which input? For this, right? For that, here the value of for will be the ID. We haven't mentioned the ID, right? So just mention the ID. ID will be user name, a unique name. Username. I'll paste that here. Done. So now when I open the browser, you guys can see username. I'll just input. Okay. Suppose I want to show how will the username look like. I'll just show placeholder. Like placeholder is used to display an example type, like example in this format, something like that. Okay, I'll just show John Doe. Can be an username. Okay, can you see John Doe? But this is not the value. This is only the placeholder. The value is this. Whatever we are entering, right? This is the value. Okay. Then we have type text, and then we have checkbox. Type checkbox. Okay. In checkbox, we do one like this. So you can just see that checkbox. Suppose if you see in websites, right? I agree the terms and conditions. You can do that. Just simply do this label and input type checkbox, and then add something like I agree. Okay, I agree. Yes, this is one. And then we have in again, okay, button. And one of the other important tag is button. Button means just a normal, yeah, submit. Okay, it'll display a button. This is a button. And in form we usually use this variable like term submit. Even if you don't click on the button, right, if you just enter after submitting the after entering the form values, if you just enter the keyword, oh sorry, if you just click on the enter button, the form will get submitted. You don't need to click on the submit button if you add this. Okay, see you can Manoj, you can give the input both as text and username. Sorry, the text and number. If you make the input type as text, see, I'll show you. Sorry, I'll just add another input type text. Okay, see, in this here I can input a number and number 2. That is not a problem. If you mention type number, you cannot enter the values of string. Okay, see, I'm unable to enter the values. I can able to just enter the numbers. You guys can try out the different values for the type because we don't have much time today. Okay, so you guys can try that out, and if you have any doubts, if you get any doubt, you can just uh, okay, yeah, if you have any doubt, you can just message us. You can just ask tomorrow. I will clarify that. Okay, then we have HTML forms, input type text. Okay, text area. Okay, now here in the input we can only take a single line of input. A single line of input. See, you cannot take multiple lines. What if you want to take multiple lines? For that we have a tag called text area. Okay, do you see that? Text area, and this values can be, or else you can predefine the values. Suppose you want rows to be only 2, so it will have rows 2 by default, but you can increase that. Okay, this is the text area, and similarly you can enter the values again, same. Okay, placeholder, then enter the address. Enter the address. See, enter the address. You can enter the address here. The next tag is okay. Next one is select. So we use select to select an option from multiple given options. We select an option, select something from multiple options. Suppose select, this is the syntax. Here we'll just assign a name for this. I'll say gender. Okay, we have option as male. Okay, option female and other. The value of this is we have another keyword value to know the value of this option or of this tag. Again, the value keyword is only applicable for the form elements. Okay, you cannot use this in another like header and or in all the other tags. Only the form elements. It's only applicable for the form elements. Value male, value female, value others. Okay, now when you say this, male, female, and other, this is the select field. Yes, you can define the size of text area. Again, you can use style for that. As we discussed that, we can use style attribute for that to style the element. Any element you can style using the CSS. We'll cover the CSS tomorrow. For now, you can do that by using style. Okay, we have. mm, okay, another tag is field set. Suppose if you want to group multiple input values of similar type together. Suppose you have to take an input of contact information and address. What you can do is you can define a field set. Okay, then here legend tag. We use this to name the group name. It is the group name. Suppose contact information. Okay, and then just the normal values. Text type text, and then name, username. You can add placeholder and other values. I'll just do it fast. I'll copy this. You guys can try out using label tag so that it looks good. Just because we are running we are running late, I'll cover this fastly. Text and then email. For email, we have a separate type, email. Okay. Also, for password, we have a separate type, password. Password, placeholder, enter password. Okay. Placeholder, enter email, and then username. Okay, this is one field set. This is one group. I'll include another group. Address. Okay, in address, what we have? City, city, name city, placeholder, enter city. Then we have state, enter state, name, country, enter country, and then text. Now I'll just say this. Yeah, I'll just remove the input here. Okay. So now you can see that we have contact information. This is the username, email, password, and for this. This is nothing but field set. Okay, this is clear. Next one is yeah, that's it. Now we'll create a simple login form. Okay, I'll try to complete this in less than 5 minutes because again we have a quiz round for that. You guys need rewards, right? So I need to complete this for you guys. I'll just click. Okay, now I'll just remove. Okay, I will not remove that. So we are creating a form for a login page. Okay, so let's see what inputs will, not this one. Okay, normally a login page has, first one is label for the users to know what the input is for. Okay, label, name, okay, and the input type, text, name, and then ID to name, because for that we need this one for name. Okay, for this one, for this ID, I'm using this, and then we'll close this, and we have, or else what we can do is first name and last name, first name, and first name. Okay, I'll just copy this and I'll paste this here. Last name, last name, last name, You guys can add placeholders too if you want. You need to add, yeah, that is necessary. Okay, I'll just add it. Enter first name. I'll just copy this. I'll paste this here. Last name. Okay. Then we have email label. I'll just copy this and paste this here. Email. Email. Type. This should not be text. This should be of type email. Okay. And enter the email. And this values need to be changed to email. The next values are the password. Password is remaining. Or else instead of password, what we can do is we'll just choose the gender. Okay, gender. Then you need to select. For that, we'll use the radio input. I'll show you. Type radio name. Uh, uh, Gender female, male. Okay, male and female. Male ID email. Don't need this because we'll have multiple values of same type. Name will be gender. Sorry. Okay. I'll remove this. Okay. ID is male. Then label. Sorry. Label type or not the type. Male. Okay, I'll copy this. I'll just paste this here. Gender male and ID will be female. Female. So what do we call this? I'll just from here to here. We're defining a radio input. I'll show you how it looks. Okay. Then we'll add a select. I'll just copy that from here if I have. No, I don't have that. Okay, I have that. I'll just copy this. Okay, here instead of gender, we already did that using radio, right? So here I'll use country, then India, USA, Canada. We cannot mention every country, so yeah. And then lastly, we'll just add a button, submit, and also the attribute type submit. Even if you don't click the button, when you click on enter after filling out the values, it'll just submit. Okay, we are ready with the simple form. Here first name is something. I'll just enter my name. Shakir. Okay, we haven't changed this. 1 minute. Okay, here. Last name, email, gender. Okay. First name, Shakir Farhan. Email. This is my dummy email for you. Then gender male, India. Should I submit? Yeah, done. That's it. So that's it for today, guys. We have covered everything. Yeah. Now we'll have a quiz. I'll just share you the link in the chat. You guys need to win this. 1 minute. So yeah, here goes the link for the quiz. Start attending this. Yeah, even I'll open that. And also don't forget to like, subscribe to this channel. Okay? Because we are providing you the content for free. We have multiple domains. Code, CodeSprint have multiple domains. They have covered Python, multiple web development projects, and many more, open source and everything. And it's only for free. So just enter your name, everyone. Guys, start attempting the quiz. Again, you will have only 30 seconds for that. Let's go. 31 users, 8, 40. You can see the form. Suppose if you created an index.html file in your, suppose if you downloads, so you can just click on that. Suppose in this case, I'll show you how where I created. In this folder, I created the index.html. So just click on this. A tab will open. Okay, this is a simple way. Just because I'm using VS Code, I'm using an extension for that. And this you need to reload again and again to see the changes. That's the reason. I'll tell you again. Just go onto the file where you created the index.html file and click on this. It will get open. You can see the output. Okay. We'll wait for few more minutes and then we'll start the quiz. 112 users. Oh, great man. We'll cover the questions part will cover in the after the quiz. Or else you guys can ask questions now itself. We can wait. We'll wait for 2 minutes more. We'll start the quiz at 7:50. अगर आपका डे टू रह गया तो ये फिर रिकॉर्डिंग फिर रहेगा. अगर ये लाइव स्ट्रीम एंड हो गए बाद भी आपको ये दिखेगा. आप देख सकते हो जब भी. उसका टेंशन नहीं है. शुभन सॉरी. रिकॉर्डिंग आपके पास ही है यार. कुछ भी कर लो उसके साथ. Okay, 135 users. Great. More 1 minute to go. We'll share the attendance link after the quiz, Shruti. The quiz will get started in few seconds. Okay, the quiz has started. Guys, start answering. HTML stands for high text machine language, hypertext and links markup language, hypertext markup language, none of this. What do you guys think? I won't be answering this question, so don't wait for me to. Yeah, that's correct. 87%. That's great. Okay. Guys, just answer there in the quiz. Okay. Okay. The current sequence of HTML tags for starting a web page is. We discussed this in the first lecture and today too. The basic structure. What do you guys think? What can be the correct option? Just select the option in the quiz, not here, okay? If you are doing in the both areas, that's great. Again, HTML head, title, and body. Yeah, that is correct. 67%. Great. Okay, the next question, third question is which of the following tag is used for inserting the largest heading element? The largest means the biggest one. Let's see what you answer. Okay. Mhm. Okay, great. H1. Yeah, 79%. Okay. Others can try again in the next time. H6 is the smallest tag. H1 is the biggest. So the order goes from top to bottom. It will keep the size will be decreased from the top to bottom. Which character is used to represent the closing tag in HTML? What do you think? This one or this one, this one or this one? Which one? Yeah, H1 correct. Harshita. This one. Okay. Okay, yeah. 83%. You guys are going great, man. Everyone wants to win the prizes, I guess. Okay, how to insert an image in HTML? We discussed this on the 2 days, on the day one and the day two. We discussed this today together. What do you think? href, URL, link, or src? Yep, great. href is for the anchor tag, A tag. It is used to redirect the user towards the source for that. Okay, so src is the correct answer. Means it stands for source. Which one of the following tag is used to add rows in table? We discussed this, I think, few minutes back. Can this be none? I won't mess up with you guys. Okay, 82%. You're right. Okay, I will wait for the next question. How to insert a background image in HTML? I think we haven't discussed this, but you can get image here. How to insert a background image in HTML? Okay, yeah, correct. 44%. Yeah, and 34%. 17. One of the. Actually, here we are inserting a background image. That is image tag. Many of you got confused for that. That's okay. That's okay. That's totally fine. An HTML program is saved by using the dash extension. What extension do we use? Like the file name. In file name, what extension do we use? HT, HTML, HML, none of the above. Okay, 99%. That's great. And also, after completing the quiz, take the screenshot of the leaderboard and send it to the WhatsApp of the code sprint. You need to do this compulsory. Just take the SS of the leaderboard and share it to the code sprint's WhatsApp. The tags in HTML are case sensitive, in uppercase, not case sensitive, or in lowercase. What do you think? We have discussed many tags. What were they? Okay, not case sensitive. 35%. Okay, it can be an. Which is the correct way to comment out something in HTML. And also, if you are the first, if you are the top one, you need to send the screenshot. Actually, the person who is on the top one, who won this, need to send the screenshot to the code sprint WhatsApp so that you can get the reward for that. Just take a screenshot. The comment thing we did many times. Yeah, 62%. Yep, great. So who won the quiz? Just share the SS with the code sprint WhatsApp. Share it to the WhatsApp of the code sprint. Done. Just tell me who got the number one. Who was the first candidate? I want to know. Guys, who won the quiz? Just say yes or something. You will get a prize for that. You'll, Cannot see the chat. Okay, guys, who won the quiz? Which just comment. I think you need to do the exclamatory marks should appear on the both sides. Samir, okay, Samir, that's great, brother. Samir won the quiz. Okay, great, great. Okay, 1 minute. Well, some people are saying that second answer has two options. If that's the case, I'll confirm it 1 minute. And don't worry, guys, if you haven't won the quiz, we have another quiz, and we will reveal that soon. If you did not win this quiz, you can try your best in the next quiz. We'll announce that too. I'll share the attendance form. 1 minute. Already it got late. Here goes the attendance link. Just fill out your attendance. Congratulations, Samir. Yeah. Congrats, Samir. No issues, Meda. We have another quiz. You can try in that. It's okay. It's totally fine. Okay, guys. And also, sorry for the inconvenience of the quiz, guys. We'll have another quiz for you all. Okay, you guys can perform better in that, and we'll definitely have another quiz. I'll discuss that. Yeah. So we'll start CSS tomorrow. From tomorrow, we'll start the CSS. I'll show you the agenda. I'll show you 1 minute. Okay. So we have completed the web development intro, HTML intro. HTML, we have continued the HTML, and the day 3, we'll start the CSS intro and the box model. Okay. On the day 3 and day 4, we'll cover the CSS part, and on the day 5, we'll cover the JavaScript. Okay. Is it clear, guys? Okay, guys. So, yeah, we'll end the stream. Bye, guys. Have a good day.